Hello, hello. Is everything in place? Okay, so everything is in place, and this time I want to talk to you about the two S's of poverty, S, letter S, and the two S's of wealth. I was going to give it a different title, but I thought, nah, let me kind of play on words and kind of draw you in like, what are the two S's of poverty and the two S's of wealth? And you probably kick yourself when I tell you because it's really easy. So the first S of poverty is, before I tell you what that S is what causes the S is an idea. You have an idea. Everybody is brimming with ideas. You just don't know if the idea is going to work. But hello, you will not know if it's going to work if you don't put it out there. So the first S is start. You've got the idea and you need to start, but you don't start. All right. You don't start because you are not sure, excuse me there, you are not sure of a million and one things. I don't have the money for this. I was there. I don't have the money for this. You see, somebody just taught me Damilola Oluwatoyinbo in the mindset part of the Rich Genius online program I just bought. Listen, I don't have capital. That was the first word. I need capital. I need capital. I need capital. He said the word capital comes from, I think, a Latin word captivis. And then he took a cap and he put it on. It comes from the word cap. So what's in your cap when you put the cap on is your head. What's in your head? The tool that you use to think. So you have capital, but you've decided that capital is money, period. I'm joining venture capitalist organizations. And at first I thought, well, I don't have the kind of money to help them to start a business. So what can I bring to the table? What is my expertise? The fine art of how to think. I can teach you how to think to grow your business. If you are starting if you're a startup, I can do it. If you are a middle up, I can do it. If you're a high up, I can help you to scale whatever level you are through how to think. I'll come into your business and I'll analyze it. We'll have conversations. I'll watch your workers. I mean, it's wide reaching, but we'll go for the jugular. The jugular is you start. But many people, the first S of poverty out of the two is they do not start. And the second S is they stop. They start and stop, start and stop, start and stop. Hello. It's like somebody putting money in your hand and taking out of your hand, putting money in your hand and taking out of your hand. Will you ever be wealthy? No. Will you ever have the money to travel wherever you want to travel, when you want to travel, with whom you want to travel, how you want to travel? No, because the money does not stay there. Why? Because in your thinking, I won't make it. I won't make it, so I better stop. I used to do that like it was my breakfast, many times my lunch and dinner for days on end. Then I'll get to a point where, okay, let me just do it. Today, whenever you are listening to this, this is the 11th of August, 2023. Today, while I was working out, I had a great idea to write a book because I was still listening to Myron Golden and he mentioned something about chicken soup for the soul. And he said it's just many people's stories. And I said, OMG, Kemi, you haven't written a book about the stories, client stories, so that other people can be inspired by it. They don't have to hire you. They can just see what happened, read somebody else. And you know, stories are powerful. Kemi, do it. I was out with my phone listening. I stopped and I created the book cover. I did not waste time. Then I came in and I said, okay, let me now post it. I was looking for it. I couldn't find it. I came back in. When I finished, I came in. I said, where are you? I found it. I downloaded it again. I had another idea that, look, I need to make it specific. So it's called 50 How to Think Stories. Real life stories of clients or from clients or by clients who have worked with me. That's all it is. And it's a book that's like a diary with a class. And it's really, the idea is so you can carry it around with you and get ideas. Oh, the idea about this person wanted to start a business, this person wanted to write a book, that person wanted to travel, that person wanted to learn how to speak, that person's marriage was not good, that person has had this idea for 15 years and they have not done anything with it. So I did it in the past. Oh, and I almost did. I thought, you have many other things you are doing. Ah, no, 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 no. Do it now. Make the call now. Now. Make the call for those people to come to you now. Plan how it will work now. And what they'll get in return now. And put that out there and sell it. And then you're saying you don't have capital? What did I do to do that? I'm typing. Even if it's your phone, you have to type. Save it as PDF and sell it from your own. If you say, I can't pay anybody before, I can't pay for an online platform. Okay, sell it from your phone. Think of something. That's why you have the tool called the brain. We are the highest form of creatures of God's creation. The Bible says that, and God said, let us create man in our image and after our likeness. And the Bible says he created man in his image. Really, he created man in his imagination. You've got to create in your imagination for it to become a reality and after his likeness. God created you and I in his imagination. You don't see imagination. You can't carry imagination. You can't hug imagination. Imagination is an intangible. While we look not at the things that can be seen, but we look at the things that cannot be seen. For the things that can be seen with these physical eyes are temporary. They will be here today, gone tomorrow. But the things that cannot be seen, where you create, where creation happens, is in the realm of the spirit. They are eternal. Spirits don't die. You are a spirit. You are covered. Your spirit is covered in a body, flesh, and you have a soul. So stop starting and stopping. Those are the two S's of poverty. Quit starting and stopping. I remember I preached somewhere and somebody keeps reminding me that all I remember that day you said was stop stopping. Stop stopping what you have not even started. Stop stopping what you're about to start. Stop it. And that takes me to the two S's of wealth. And I cheated a bit here. First S is stop it. Stop the stopping. Okay, stop the poverty behavior, the poverty mentality. And it's a mentality. Because the reason you stop is because you are thinking this will not work. Duh. How do you know? You have entered into your future that you don't yet have. Now is the acceptable time. Now is all you've got. You don't got the past no more. You don't got the future yet. You got now. Do in now what you need to do with now, because only good comes from God. A failure does not come from him. It's not possible for you to fail unless you think failure. How did Eve eat the apple? She thought of it. She was having a conversation. The Bible says after the serpent had asked, and she thought, and then she looked to see. She considered it, and she saw, that's good for eating, you know. God said we shouldn't eat, but that looks good. It wasn't the serpent that convinced her. He said, eat it, eat it. He just said, no, God doesn't want you to know good and evil. That's all. He didn't say, eat it, eat it. He didn't say that. She made a choice. I'm going to eat it. Made a choice. I'm going to give it to Adam, my husband. He too made a choice to take it and chew. So when you blame the devil, it's really unfair. The devil cannot enter into you and make decisions for you. It's one of the reasons I don't give money back guarantee. There ain't no. If you do what I tell you to do with your own thinking, you will explode, because God is not partial. But if you don't follow laws, for as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. The reason you are how you are is not my fault. So why should I give you your money back when I've done my work? Like, hello. Do yours and you get the results. And so the first S of wealth creation is stop stopping it. So stop it. Stop stopping. Stop it. And it is reverted with no, it's not. It's inverted with the two S's of poverty is you start, then you stop. The two S's of wealth is you stop. You need to stop stopping and start now. Start now. It's up to you how quickly you want to achieve whatever you've decided that you want to achieve. It's up to you. How soon do you want to earn 10K in dollars, in a day, in a week, in a month? It's up to you. How soon? When? When? What's happening, people? When? How long do you want to be poor for? How long do you want to be at the bottom of the barrel for? How long do you not want to be the CEO for? How long do you want to keep getting a salary and do nothing? The 4 levels of wealth, not wealth, the 4 levels, I think, yeah, it is wealth that Myron Golden teaches, is the lowest level is implementation. Go and implement, but you're doing that by yourself. Unification. That's okay. You gather a few other people to work alongside you. So you're in agreement, but you are paying them. Communication, where you use what you have. You can communicate not just with words, but with behavior, with your high value offers, with yourself. That's communication. So the more you communicate what you have, you can communicate on the stage via acting. I communicate, as you can see, via speaking. And the things you can communicate, they're usually gifts. They're not things you went to school to study. And nobody taught me how to speak. I have ideas, a dime a dozen. And you know that if you can speak, you can change that into a book. You just transcribe it and it is a book. Like, as in, is this rocket science? No. So, that's what I'm doing now. I'm transcribing all these videos into little mini books so you can take it away and read it. Another thing to put in the market, and you're saying there's no, again, your phone. The first time I transcribed did not have a transcriber. I was starting and stopping. Jesus is Lord. I stop it, type, then go back. You start somewhere. You start, but you've got to start. And you've got to stop stopping. And you need to start now, no matter how little it is, because there is no excuse for that kind of stinking thinking, none whatsoever. No excuse, no reason you can give me, because God has not once created a fool. God has not created any poor person. Not one person is poor. Not one. None of you are created like that. He had an imagination of a powerful, wealthy human being when he created you. And he said he created you in his likeness, according to that imagination. So all the wealth, all the cattle on 1,000 hills, all the gold mines, diamond mines, silver mines, all the gems and stones that are inside the earth, they belong to God. Therefore, since he's like, he created you like him, they belong to you. But you can't sit at table, see the kitchen, see food waiting for you and say, that food needs to come. It won't come. He has created you with everything you need to make it happen and work for you. What are you doing? Stop stopping and start now. I hope this video has served you. That's what I really desire to do. I hope it has lit a fire under you and you are no longer sitting still. And if it has, I would like you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm growing it. Invite your friends, share the video with them, especially those who are sitting on their oars, sitting on their butts and doing nothing. Click on that button, subscribe, and click on all so that every time I do a new video, you will be the first to be notified, because YouTube will notify you. All right, I'll see you later. Stay strong.